And I think most of you heard me, but just grabbing something that resembles a yoga strap. Okay, so that could be, anything that's kind of long, and you may or may not even need it. And we're not going to use it a huge amount, but we are going to use it a little bit. I always like for Saturdays to be kind of an energetic flow of just fun, playful movement. So that's the intention today. And then also as we move into our little process to warm up, I just want to plant the seed that, I don't know about you guys, but I've really been feeling a shift in the energy lately, where you're kind of starting to feel like the panic and the worry and sort of that uncertainty sort of falling away. And there's this window of opportunity to start really reflecting on what's next, how we want to proceed and how we want to navigate, the next coming days and weeks and months. And so I just want to invite you as we move into our practice today, and I'll give you a few little cues to just start really thinking about that, what you want to create, what you want to manifest, how you want to proceed from here, based on what you've learned about yourself, about the world, about humanity, through all of this. So we'll go ahead and just take our eyes down, closing them, and just starting to establish that beautiful Ujjayi pranayama, that beautiful deep nostril breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And just say hello to your lungs. And say good morning to your body. And just say thank you to your heart. And I just want you to take a moment of reflection to think about what you've learned over the last few days, weeks, month. Just what have you learned? And you can just kind of let this be a gentle question. Don't feel like you have to force yourself to find the answer. Just let it percolate, sort of penetrate your consciousness. And then we'll just take a moment of reflection to think about some of the things that your life was, right? Some of the qualities your life had before all of this that maybe you actually don't want to return to. Maybe just the way in which your energy has been repositioned and recalibrated. Maybe you're ready, right, to move beyond certain things. So just take a moment to reflect on that. The things that you're actually happy to leave in the past. And again, just let the question penetrate your consciousness. Don't feel the need to answer it. And then we'll just take a quick moment to also reflect on the beautiful things, the qualities of your life before all of this that you're feeling even more thankful for now. You're really appreciating those things. You're really looking forward to resuming, to getting back to those things. And what are those things and how do they feel? Beautiful. And then based on everything you've learned and everything you've experienced and all the things that you've felt, right, from the good to the bad and everything in between that you've processed and digested and sort of had to unpack, during this time, what's your vision for moving forward? What are the things that you've cultivated and set into motion that you're loving and that you want to continue carrying with you? And just let that start to inspire your vision for what's next. Just calling on the universe, right? Calling on spirit, calling on God to help us, just to download whatever those impulses are, whatever those next right steps may be in order to move in that direction. Beautiful. All right, so you can bring the soft gaze just into the room here. And we're in a nice, comfortable seated position. And it looks very much like our stirring of the pot, okay, through your torso. But I want you to imagine that you're scraping the sides of a jar. Okay, so bringing your hands right here to your shins. You're gonna inhale, bring yourself forward, and then to the side. Okay, exhale, bring yourself back, and then to the side. So it's inhale, forward, side, exhale, back, side, inhale, forward, side, exhale, back, side. And then just find a rhythm that works for you. You might slow it down, you might speed it up, you might close your eyes and actually really imagine that you're scraping the sides of your torso. And then really working the abdominal muscles as you get very specific about that movement. Just a few more. And then come back to center, sit up nice and tall. Inhale, lift your heart up, 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 lift your chin. Exhale, rounding out your spine. Inhale, lift the heart up, 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 lift your chin. Exhale, rounding out the spine. Two more, inhale, lift up, up. Exhale, round it out. One more, inhale, lift up, up. Exhale, round it out. Inhale, come to sit up nice and tall, and then switch your feet. Okay, other foot in front, hands come to your shins, and then same here, but we're gonna go the other way. So you'll inhale, front, side, exhale, back, side. Inhale, front, side, exhale, back, side. Keep going, finding a pace that honors where you're at this morning. Just a few more. And then come up to sit nice and tall. So same here. Inhale, you're lifting up through the heart. Exhale, you're rounding out through the spine. And I want you to try to take it a little bit faster and just feel that rocking sensation as you flow from the heart opener, yeah, to the rounded spine. And if you can go a little faster, try that. Just a few more. Inhale, lift your heart, hold your breath in. Sip in more, lift your heart more. Hold it. Exhale, just slowly come back to a nice tall spine. Release the hands down on your knees, turn the palms up, bring your first finger and your thumb together. Feel the after effects and take a moment to set your intention. Noticing the energy moving through your spine. Beautiful. And then soft gaze into the room. Two more just little exercises to warm up your shoulders, to warm up your immune system before we start going. So we're sitting here on the heels, okay? Hugging the heels in right underneath your bum. So make sure your heels don't splay out. If this is uncomfortable, you're welcome to stay in your easy cross-legged seated pose. Bring your left hand, including your thumb, behind your neck. Make a fist with your right hand. We're gonna start to rotate the arm back. Okay, so I want you to close your eyes and tune into the lymph nodes all through this armpit here. Really plug your belly button back and imagine that as you breathe nice and slow, you're massaging the lymph nodes all around and through the armpit. Breathing in nice and slow on the way in, nice and slow on the way out. And I usually try to inhale for about 3 circles and then exhale for about 3 circles. Just a little bit longer. And relax. Just resting your palms down on your thighs. Take a moment just to feel the difference between the right and the left side of your body. And then we'll take the right hand behind your neck. That includes your thumb. Left hand makes a fist. We'll start to rotate the arm back. Pull the belly button back. Close your eyes. Tune in to the lymph nodes through that left armpit. You can inhale for 3 circles. Exhale for 3 circles. If that's too much, maybe you just go for 2. If you need more, you could go for 4. Just a little bit longer. And relax. Woo! Take a moment. Feel a tingle sensation through your chest, through your shoulders, through your arms. Nice deep breath. Last exercise here. You're welcome to stay here. You're welcome to come back into your seat. Either one is great. Arms are going to come up. So you guys know this breath, but we're actually doing it with the tongue out today, and we're panting through the mouth. So the arms come up, you let the fingertips come down, the thumbs stay extended. Feel energy move through your arms, right? You're already feeling that energy, right? Just extend the energy, soften the shoulders. We stick the tongue out, and as you exhale, the navel snaps back, okay, to your belly. The inhale happens automatically. Here we go, tongue out. Let's take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale halfway. And begin. Seven more. Exhale all the way. Inhale, draw the thumbs together. Close your mouth. Hold your breath. Sit in a little more. Hold it. Lift through your pelvic floor. Exhale, release your breath, release your hands. Soften, soften down through the shoulders. Close your eyes. Flutter through your lips. Releasing tension through your face. All right, good job, well done. So we're gonna open up the eyes. Let's go ahead and come into downward facing dog. Yeah, so, and just notice, right? Because I don't know about you guys, but I really feel that exercise in my shoulders. Okay, so there's already a lot of heat that we've built through the shoulders and the arms. So find that downward dog. See if you can tune into your triceps, okay, the backs of your arms. And as you're pressing down with your hands, I want you to imagine that your triceps are rotating in towards your jawline. Yes, and you'll feel your shoulder blades spread open as you do that. Very good. Sending your breath into that area under the armpits. Okay, continue to massage those lymph nodes. And we're here for 5. Feel free to pedal those feet out, shake your head out, yes and no. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, look forward, step, walk, or jump your feet to the top of your mat. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold down those legs. Root to rise. Here we go. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step to your plank and stay here with me. Plank pose. Deep breaths in and out. Imagine that you're shining your heart forward, pressing your heels back. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower to your belly. Untuck your toes. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, lift your heart. Exhale, lower down, tuck your toes. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very good. So you're soothing your whole body with your breath. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, look forward, step, walk, or jump. Ardha Uttanasana, top of your mat. Exhale, fold down your legs. Root to rise. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plank pose. Stay with me. Hold it here. Fire up your legs. Good morning, legs. Good morning, feet. One more deep breath in. Exhale all the way down. Right to your belly. Untuck your toes. Inhale, roll your shoulders back. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, down dog. Come back to your breath. Notice where you're holding unnecessary tension. Just invite that part of your body to let it go. You can inhale, let. Exhale, go. As we inhale, look forward, step, walk, or jump. Top of your mat, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Stay here, close your eyes, take a breath. Beautiful. Feet together, line up your toes. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Vinyasa of your choice. You step, walk, or float back. Maybe you take that chaturanga. Maybe you're feeling ready for that. Yeah, you can always modify it if not. And we find our down dog. Come back to your breath. Beautiful. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. As you inhale, look forward, step, walk, or jump, top of your mat. Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose. Inhale, root to rise. Stay here. Find your heels. Establish that powerful breath. Let's bring our palms together this morning, even if you have to lower the arms. Okay? Lift your gaze right to your thumbs. We're here for 3, 2, As you exhale, press through your feet, come all the way up to stand. Very nice. So grab that strap, that towel, that shirt, that belt, that scarf, whatever you have. If you can do this bind without your strap, you're just gonna hook your hands, okay? Right arm comes on top. Most of you have done this with me already this week, so you know this bind, yeah? Right arm is on top, left arm is gonna find the strap right at the middle of your back. Okay, take a moment as you get here. Notice if your belly popped out, okay? Line up your rib cage right over your hips. We're going into breath of fire here. So close your eyes down. This is a short, rapid nostril breathing, just like we did with the mouth open, but the mouth was closed. Let's take a deep breath in through your nose. Long breath out through your nose. Breathe in halfway and begin. Seven more. Exhale all the way. Take a deep breath in through your nose and hold your breath. Sip in a little bit more. Hold it. Exhale, slowly release your breath. Slowly release your bind. And drop your strap. Cool? Hands are down by your side. Take a moment, shake it out. All right, hands come down by your sides. Chair pose, inhale, Utkatasana. Now bend those knees, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. So if you're feeling that in your shoulders, be mindful. Yeah, inhale, half lift. As you move, exhale, step walk or jump back, Vinyasa, or feel free to modify if that left shoulder is feeling that stretch. So we come back to downward facing dog, beautiful. Okay, so from your downward facing dog, you're gonna step your feet wide off your mat. So it looks like me, yeah, your hands are on your mat. You just step your feet out wide. Very good. So walk your right hand forward, and take your left hand underneath your body and catch your right thigh or your right calf or your right ankle. Relax your head down and then see if you can spiral your gaze to come under that right shoulder. Really squeezing your thighs. So feel free to bend your knees a little bit here. If your hamstrings are tight, we're here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, release your left hand to come back in front, and then just shift yourself into this little wide-legged plank. Woo, yes, fire up your thighs. Reach your heart forward and pull your belly in. Now, feel free to stay here. Feel free to drop your knees down and feel free to come with me as we start to reach the arms forward. Okay, just a few times. Keep those hips up so you're not dropping the lower back. And come back to your plank. Inhale, pop your feet together. Exhale, vinyasa of your choice. Downward facing dog. Come back to your breath. Back to that deep breath in, right through the nose. You can sigh it out through the mouth if you like. And it's warrior 1, right foot steps forward. Inhale, step it forward, root to rise. Exhale, here we are, warrior 1. So I know that you guys, pretty much all of you, are very comfortable in your practice. Okay, so tune me out if this sounds like a broken record, but you want to make sure those feet are hip distance apart. Okay, you're squaring off your hips. And then once you get that, you can actually start to spread your legs a bit wider apart. Okay, woo! You got to keep that back foot on the ground though, all 4 corners. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, hands come behind you, interlace your fingers. We're finding this yogi mudra, roll your shoulders back, inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, start to fold right down. Yeah, the midline, relax your head. Stay with me, 2 more breaths. And then as you inhale, slowly make your way up, okay, warrior 1. Woo! Now as you exhale, wrap your left arm underneath your right and just pause here. So this is what we look like. Cool, left arm is under the right. You could also be right here to modify. Now draw your elbows down into your sternum and lift your chest. Woo, very good. And we're gonna step right into our squat. So just come right on down. Sitting back into your heels, breathe into your shoulders. We're here for 3, 2. Now as you inhale, come all the way up here. Unravel your arms, sweep up. As you exhale, release your hands down and we're back in our Tadasana. Okay, take a moment, maybe just feel what you're feeling. And when you're ready, grab your strap. We're gonna come into that little bind here on the left. So the left arm is up, right arm comes to meet it, or you just hook those fingers. So find your alignment. It's hard to build positive energy when the alignment is off, okay? So that's always number 1, right? Find that alignment. Close your eyes down. We'll move into that breath of fire here. Let's take a deep breath in through your nose. Long breath out through your nose. Breathe in halfway through your nose and begin. Seven more. And exhale all the way. Inhale, nice and slow, nice and deep. You're gonna hold your breath at the top. Hold it, sip in more. Hold it. Exhale, slowly release your breath. Slowly release your bind. Whew. Let that go. All right, so hands will come down by your side. Let's just kind of shake it off a little bit. Yeah, just get that out of your body. Whew. And then we'll come back into Tadasana. Feet are together, line up your toes, chair pose. Inhale, Utkatasana. We're gonna hold it right here. Bring those palms together. So you might be here. See how my arms are really in front of me? You could start to lift if you feel okay here. There's an elevation through the upper back. Let's take a deep breath in. Prayer twist to the right. So we're gonna hook that left elbow onto the outside of the right thigh. Yes. Just find this beautiful twist. Stay with me. And just explore here. I like to open my palms and press my fingertips together. So just see what that feels like. You can also go palm to palm. Inhale, come back, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, and then meet me in plank pose. Here we are, yeah? You're gonna spin those heels to the left and reach your right hand up, finding this first side plank, Vinyasa. We're here for 5. Let's spin the gaze up toward the top hand. 3, 2. As you exhale, come back to your plank pose. Option to Vinyasa, option to child's pose. And we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Take a breath. And then again, we're gonna step these feet off the mat, okay, nice and wide. Spin your toes in a little bit. And then walk your left hand forward, okay? So it looks like this. The right hand is gonna reach under to catch your left thigh, shin, or ankle. Relax your head down. And then square off your hips. And then spiral your gaze under the left arm. Lift your kneecaps, squeeze your thighs. As you inhale, slowly reach this right hand back to the front of your mat and shift forward. So here we are in this wide-legged plank. Good job. So just 3 of these. We're gonna hop the feet in and then hop the feet out. 1, 2, 3. Bring your feet together. Good. And then just a few times, you'll start to lift the right leg and lift the left leg. You can do this from your knees. So it will look like this. Cool. There's always a modification available. 1 more each side. Come back to your plank. Downward facing dog. Yes. Beautiful. Take a breath. Warrior 1, left foot steps forward. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, here we are, warrior 1. I want you to feel this back foot like rolling almost into the knife edge so that your arches start to lift. 1 more inhale. Exhale, hands come behind you. Let's bring the other hand on top, yeah? Interlace your fingers, roll the shoulders back, breathe in, lift your heart. Exhale, fold down, down through the midline, and we let the head completely relax. Beautiful. Push down to your feet. Inhale, lift your heart. Lead with your heart, right? As you come up, warrior 1. Exhale, wrap your right arm underneath your left. So you're either giving yourself this real big hug here, or you've got the backs of the hands and the palms together. So I kind of jut forward at first. So notice if that happened to you. Yeah, pull your rib cage back. Pull the elbows down, lift your heart. And then we're gonna step right into that squat. Woo! Yes, so find those heels. Beautiful. Pull the elbows down, lift your chest. We're holding for 5 breaths. Single point focus. Beautiful. As you inhale, slowly unravel the arms, reach the hands up, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, release your hands down by your sides. Beautiful. So we'll come into a little standing balance, moving into our tree pose, standing on the right leg. So the left foot will come to the ankle or the calf or above the knee, right, to the inner thigh. Several options. Hands to the heart. You can lift the arms up. I love coming into reverse prayer when I'm in tree pose. It's such a good opportunity to open up your chest and your shoulders. And you have to plug the belly button in or you're gonna fall out, right? If that's not available, you just catch opposite elbows right here. And you can also just keep the hands here. Now, if this is feeling pretty good and you're feeling solid, let's close the eyes down and reestablish, right, that internal anchor. the eyes if they're closed. Inhale, lift this knee. Woo. And then exhale, come down into your squat. So if you've got those hands back there, just see if you can hold them there a little longer. Lifting up through the chest. It's like we don't come in like, I know what this is. We come in with curiosity, right? Just really curious what we're feeling. Okay, slowly release the arms. Woo, we're gonna bring it right up into our chair pose. I go easy on the shoulders, and nice and slow. We twist to the left. Finding the heels, activation through all parts of your thighs, inner thighs, hamstrings, glutes. Pull that belly button in, strong through your core. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, step to plank, pause in your plank. So we're taking our side plank the opposite way this time, which means your left hand comes on top. Spin your heels to the right, left arm reaches up. We're here for 3. Deep breath, stay with it. Squeeze your legs, push down into the floor, lift your hips. Exhale, come back to your plank. Option to Vinyasa. Maybe you cat-cow, maybe you child's pose. Make your way to downward facing dog. Now, establish a steady breath here in your downward facing dog. We're gonna move through a few little Shakti kicks. You're welcome to opt out of that, like, nah, not gonna happen today. Stay in your down dog or come into your child's pose. Otherwise, let's bend those knees, yeah? Nice and deep, like get down into those legs. Inhale, push off the mat and send your hips up. Yeah, tailbone to the sky. Couple more. And then I want you to come down, yeah? Child's pose, rest the arms back by your feet, or you might take your prayer behind your head. Breathe and simply acknowledge the energy that's now moving through your body. Yeah. Gorgeous. And then we'll make our way back downward facing dog. We're going to be sweeping that right leg to the sky. Okay, so as you arrive, inhale, take your right leg up to the sky. As you exhale, bend your right leg, so bend that knee, and start to look under that right shoulder, and then maybe just keep going, yeah, until you flip and come in, woo, to that rock star, that wild thing. I like to explore here. I like to kind of move the arm around and just kind of, yeah, explore a little bit. Nice and easy as you inhale, make your way back. Send this right leg to the sky. Exhale, hug your knee to your chest. You're gonna hold it right here. Hold it, hold it, hold it, and step in between your hands. Very good. Warrior 1 feet. So pivot your back foot, come back up, warrior 1. So I'm actually going to turn this way, you guys, so you can see the inside of my pose. We're going to take our warrior 1 into Trikonasana, a triangle pose. So as you inhale, straighten your right leg and pivot your left toes out a little bit, extend your arms, and then just look down at your feet. So you should have like a pretty nice angle in, yeah, with this back foot. Lift up on your thighs, inhale, reach your heart up. Exhale, so as you reach forward, this left hip is actually gonna rotate toward the ground, okay? You can set a cup down on your lower back. Release the hand, left arm reaches up. So I can catch my toe. I usually don't. because it usually makes me kind of collapse. Okay, so it's important to stay strong and engaged through your core. So you could actually be here. Janine, a good modification would be to just put your hand here on your shin bone. Yeah, or you can even bend your knee right here. Put your elbow on your thigh. We're here for 5. Stay with me. 4, 3. Let's see if we can look up to that top hand. 2. As you inhale, come all the way back up. Yes, as you exhale, we're gonna find warrior 2. Good. So we hope, right, that the body is feeling this, and it's sort of getting tired in certain areas. You're starting to notice that maybe certain muscles are shaking a little bit. That's what we want. It means we're getting stronger. Let's look over this front hand. Inhale, reverse the warrior. As you exhale, windmill your hands to come to the ground inside, okay, inside this right foot. We're coming into humble 2. So we walk your hands to the upper left corner of your mat, and we let the head relax down. You're gonna stay in those warrior 2 feet. The majority of the weight is in your legs here. Relax your head, push down through your feet. We're here for 3, 2, and then as you inhale, start to walk your hands in. So listen up, lift your head, lift your heart. And as you exhale, even though you're gonna probably turn away from me to do this, right? But rotate your right toes in, rotate your left toes out, and bend your left knee. It's gonna feel really good. Just coming down into that left inner thigh. So your right leg is straight, your left leg is bent. If you know Skandasana and you wanna find your full variation here, you can absolutely move into the balance or the bind here. So Janine, this might be good for you too, to just kind of bend your knee a little bit and kind of just work into that little bit of that side lunge. And I usually recommend yoga blocks. Combined, they're super duper cheap online, or even books are good under your hands. All right, a couple more breaths here. And let's bring the hands back to the mat. Inhale as you lift your hips up. Woo! And then exhale as you walk yourself around to the front of your mat. Let's bring that back knee to the floor. Yes, take your hands inside your right foot. So we look like this. Lifting up through your chest, breathe it in. Exhale, down to the elbows we go. So if that is not available, you can stay right here, okay, on your hands. And flatten those palms out. And I know for a lot of my students, like bringing the left elbow down is a little easier. We can get that one a lot of times, maybe not both, but definitely maybe the left one. Right here for 5. So if you're feeling good here and you want more fire and you know the bind, you can actually lift your back thigh, take this right arm underneath you and hook your left hand, into your right palm. So I just want to throw that option out if you want a little more fire here. I love this stretch so much. I usually just stay here. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. As you inhale, come up to your hands, lift your back knee. We're stepping right into Malasana. We're gonna come right into that little yogi squat. Hands come to your heart. So you can hang out here for the next 5 breaths, or you can hang out in your crow pose for the next 5 breaths. And then I wanna throw out an extra challenge for those of you who are really comfortable in your crow pose. Little crow taps. Requires a lot of abdominal strength here. You gotta keep those knees hugging in. And then you flex the toes, and it's like just little taps to the wrists. And try each side. And then we'll come back, whoa, to your hill squat. Gorgeous. Okay, let's take the hands behind you and just start to walk back. So we'll actually set your butt down for now, and we'll take your feet in hip distance. Cool. Let's come into that reverse tabletop. Fingertips point down toward your feet. We inhale, lift up. Start by looking at your belly button. If your neck feels okay, we look up. If your neck feels okay, we drop the head back. Notice where you're feeling this, probably through your shoulders. We're here for 3, 2, exhale. Release your hips down. Woo! And we're gonna come into a little baby Navasana. Let's give ourselves a big hug first though. We'll just wrap the arms around your legs, bow your head. We call this cosmic egg. And then you'll start to catch underneath your hamstrings and just find that little baby Navasana. Yeah. This pose is pretty fierce, right? It's like one of those poses where you know you can do it, but there's still resistance. So maybe you reach the arms forward. Okay, maybe you straighten the legs. We're here for 5, lifting up through your sternum. 4, let's put a big smile on our face. 3, 2, exhale, hug those knees in and rock and roll along your spine. Okay, back and forth, give that back a nice little massage here. We're coming right up into your standing forward fold. I want to offer you 2 options. You can come into your ragdoll, yeah, and catch opposite elbows. You can come into your Padahastasana, where you slide your feet underneath, your hands underneath your feet. Okay, both of these are designed to release tension through your head and your neck. Soften around your shoulder blades, soften through your throat. Soften through your collarbones. As you inhale, lift your head, lift your heart. You'll need to release your hands if you're in your Padahastasana. Exhale, step, walk, or float it back, Vinyasa of your choice. You're welcome to modify or skip it. We make it back to down dog. Woo! It's always a celebration, right? We make it back to down dog. And then from here, take a breath. We'll lift that left leg to the sky. So deep breath in, left leg lifts. Let's bend the knee and open the hip. Start to look under that left shoulder. And if it feels good, just keep going until you rotate so far that you just flip right into that rock star. And give yourself permission to just explore here. Nice and easy, let's bring it back. Inhale, left leg lifts. We're in that 3-legged dog. Exhale, hug your knee to your chest. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Step in between your hands, warrior 1, root to rise. So we're only in warrior 1 for a second. Yeah, so root to rise, Virabhadrasana A. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Pivot your back toes out a little bit and open your arms. So we're here. So with yoga, we get really strong in our chest, all those chaturangas. So I want you to pull your arms back a little bit. Engage the muscles in the backs of your shoulders. Yeah. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, start to reach forward, but rotate this right hip towards the floor as you reach. Lower the left arm, stack the shoulders. Yeah. Stay strong to your core, no collapsing. I'd rather your hand be as far up as mine is, yeah, off the ground. You can also modify, find a little kickstand here on your thigh or your shin. We're here for 3. 2. See if you can look up at that top hand. 1, inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, warrior 2. Woo! I am sweating, you guys. Are you sweating? Looking over that front hand. Fire up that back leg. Inhale, take it back, reverse warrior. As you exhale, windmill your hands down, come inside this front leg, walk your hands to the upper right corner of your mat, pop up to your fingertips and bow your head. Humble warrior two. So we're in warrior two legs and down dog, torso. Inhale, walk your hands back, 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 lift your head and heart. Exhale, we walk the hands around to the right. So pull those left toes in, pivot those right toes out, bend your right knee. So if that's feeling intense, you're just here, little side lunge. Otherwise, we take it down, find that Skandasana. Any arm variation, you guys know the options, hands to the heart. And take the binds or the side bends. And remember, if you ever have questions about something I'm not addressing in the class, please reach out to me later and let me know. Couple more breaths. And then slowly as you inhale, release the hands, lift your hips. We're gonna exhale, walk it back towards the front of your mat and let your back knee come down. Okay, so we're here. Hands come inside your foot. And you can walk that foot to the left of the lift if you need to, lifting up through your chest. Let's take a deep breath in. And then if you're ready to come onto the elbows, you can come onto the elbows. So it'll be a little easier to get to the right elbow than the left. And then just making sure that you stay long through the back of your neck. So if you want that fire, if you took that bind earlier, you can always tuck your back toes, lift your knee. Left arm would come underneath to the low back. Right arm would come and lay itself down inside the left palm if you want that bind. Wherever you are, stay with it a little bit longer. And then we'll just start to slowly make our way back to your hands. Tuck your back toes, lift your knee, and then stepping into Malasana one more time here. So here's the modification. I forgot to mention this earlier. If coming all the way down feels too much, right, for your knees or your hips. Here we are. So either you get to stay here a little bit and just work the digestion, or you can come into your arm balance and focus on that crow pose. Okay, so just feel free to play if you know it. I'm going to talk a little bit about this pose. Okay, so you're popping up to the balls of your feet, and you're actually taking your knees into your triceps, like your armpits, and you can actually just do this. This requires a lot of abdominal strength. You want to activate your abs and soften your elbows, and just kind of lean forward, moving the chest beyond, yeah, the fingernails. And we'll come back into our squat. Woo, we're gonna come out the back of the squat, just like we did before. Two options, okay? So you can come back into that same reverse tabletop that we did earlier, or you come into Purvottanasana, which is a reverse plank. Much more challenging, okay, for your core, for your lower back. If it feels accessible, I'm gonna recommend it. If your back is squeaky, I wouldn't do it. Yeah, knees bent in that case. Otherwise, feet together, yeah? Fingertips spin towards the feet. We inhale, lift up. You wanna root down through your feet. Lift up through your hips. If it feels okay, you can drop the head back. Otherwise, you look towards your belly button for 5, 4, 3, the thighs spiral in, 2, exhale, release. Woo! Very nice. Let's take your feet together, knees fall out wide. We're in a little butterfly pose here. Scoop the flesh out from underneath you. I love that you guys are already doing that. And let's just flap the wings a little bit. Beautiful. We'll inhale, just roll the shoulders up to the ears and down the back. And then we'll take another inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, start to move your tailbone back, okay? Move your tailbone back as you move your heart forward, just a little bit. Notice what happens. Now lift through your mula bandha. So lift through your pelvic floor, squeeze it up, and then send your tailbone back, send your heart forward a little more. Lift through your pelvic floor. Just keep repeating that. Tailbone back, heart forward. Inhale, come all the way back to your seat, okay? So we're gonna actually exhale, round out through your back. So it's like kind of what we were doing earlier, right? With that little cat-cow. Release your chin to your chest and take your forehead towards your big toes. Beautiful. Inhale, come all the way back up. Woo, really unlocking energy along the spine. We're gonna extend your left leg out. I'm not gonna try to mirror you guys, you know I'm terrible at that. So it looks like I am doing the opposite side. So we angle that straight leg out just a little, okay? We nestle this foot in. We're gonna catch the big toe. And we're gonna take this right hand around your lower back. So it might just come to your lower back. Some of you might actually be able to hook your fingertips, yeah, inside the inner thigh here. And then you want to rotate that back shoulder back and then spin your gaze back. And once you get there, root down through your sitting bones, anchor into the floor with your legs. And as you're breathing, expand your lungs. You want to suspend the breath. Try to hold it a little bit at the top and hold it a little bit at the bottom. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, just come around for a little counter twist. And then you'll inhale, come back to center, and then just set it up on the other side. All right, so that straight leg moves out just a bit. You'll catch the big toe. This top hand is gonna come around towards your lower back. We're gonna slide it towards the inside of the inner thigh, and then let the shoulder move back, let the gaze spin back. Anchor down, so you've got to squeeze your thigh. Inhale, look center. Exhale, just bring it around for a little counter twist. Inhale, look center. Exhale, come back to center. We're just going to give ourselves another little hug here. So it's a cosmic egg. Wrap your arms around your legs. Bow your head. And just honoring that intuitive impulse, that deeper wisdom, that beautiful knowledge that is always being discovered and uncovered and revealed. We'll inhale to come up and sit nice and tall, and then exhale, lie back in Shavasana, because I had way too much fun with you guys this morning, and it's time to bring it to a close. So let's lie down, take a moment to just get settled in here, close your eyes, release, relax, let this all integrate. And for the first few breaths that you're here, imagine that you're making conscious contact with every little cell in your body. Filling them up with light, pure white light. And just feeling them start to vibrate with joy. I'll call you back very soon. And just rest and relax. Just nice and easy, starting to return to that steady, even breath. And stay tuned in today to your lungs, to your body, to your heart. When you're ready, just moving a little here through your toes and your fingers. And giving your wrists a little bit of love, your ankles. And then however you want to move here to come onto your right side, feel free to just follow the impulses and come onto your right side however is best. And when you're ready, just slowly coming up to your seat. As you find your seat, just closing down your eyes. I just want to acknowledge everybody for showing up onto your mat. It's a big deal, you know, as all of us are out in the world holding space for our loved ones, our families, our communities, and it's really important to have those places where somebody else can hold the space, right, for us. So thank you for giving that to yourself this morning. Thanks for being here. Let's take our arms or palms together here at the center of the chest. And I just invite you today to sift and sort through the energy that's stirring around inside of you as you consciously create what's next. So we'll close it out together with a sound of Om. Let's take a deep breath in. Beautiful job, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions or feedback, please feel free to reach out. I'm going to send you off into your day. Thanks for being here. So much love.
Thank you, Erin.
You're so welcome. And I'll talk to you all very, very soon.
All right. Thank you. God bless. Bye-bye.